I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
You in cold marble.
No!
Come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Cauldron Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
I'll be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
About that kiss. Sir, how long's it going to take, Captain Ramsey?
Hold your horses,
These
Corporal.
bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
The man's moving up in the world. He's old blood, one of the good families. And now that he's helped the rightful Empress take the throne, Ramsey's back in fashion. Hard to get a good lungful.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed. Delilah is some sort of witch.
Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Someone there. That's Emily Caldwell. Yes. Take this. She's wounded. Let's finish.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Lady... Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. Traitors.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. Probably.
Hey, you aren't going anywhere.
Traitor. That was from my father.
Hey, who is this? Damn you!
I don't know how, but I'll make this right. I promise. You can't help me now. Killed for their loyalty to me. Damn the Duke of Serkonos. Damn Delilah. This won't leave my hand again. Anton Sokolov made this lock. I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. I'll need this. I have a feeling I'll need these. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. I've gotta get out of Dunwall. Gotta get out of Dunwall. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it. You're not fit for the watch uniform. I need to find a ship.
Listen up. I have bad
The
news.
city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Coldwin has apparently fled the scene. We've got to find her. What's going on? That's Emily Coldwin! You know what to do! This! You're so dead! Emily Coldwin has apparently fled the scene. We've got to find her. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. I think I heard something. Always alert. Always. They don't gotta see it twice. Times. Times. Gotta be on the lookout. That's Emily! No! Did you hear that? What was that? No! Damn it!
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former empress. Whoa, come on! What was that? Is that a gun shot? Hey, who is... Stop!
You know what to do. What do you think? You're scaring me?
I'll kill you for that! What are you waiting for?
You aren't going in.
You and me now.
I've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Road is blocked by...
What's going on here? I don't want to die. Fine, look,
Wait,
it'll be that
I'll have a look
sadistic
over there.
prowl
I'll check
killer.
around. Tear you to pieces!
Someone's not feeling well.
That's Emily Coldwin!
I'm
End of the road for you!
Someone's been attacked!
Take this! She's wounded! Let's finish her! What are you waiting for? Take it! She's out of ammunition! Come on, let's finish this.
I didn't do anything to
Where
you!
do you think you're going? Hey, who is... You're dead!
I'll have to look around.
Ha! Ha!
Emily Caldwin! Who is...
No! Damn it! It's the Empress! The former Empress, I mean. She can't escape! Let's see what you've got. You're so dead. Come on! No!
Somebody's not feeling well. Someone's not feeling well. I need help. Help! Someone's been attacked. Someone protect me.
Is there any chance I could slip past all these uniformed Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. What?
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence. With you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. In the sky here. There isn't a sky. There's a strange power in this place. I'll never walk in the sun yet. I know it now.
Such a short time ago, I was a girl, then a young woman, in love, then an empress. Now I was...
slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Cursed, daft old man. You're up. When you're...
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers. The Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. Wait. I'll get inside.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Addermire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper? The dreadful whale.
Outside is crooked cock.
Covered. That was lunch that I like. You up for a beer later?
No. Wouldn't miss that.
You know, then, you know, oh, hello. Hi.
Disgusting shit. And what's next? It's enough to make a man crazy.
The political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Emily Baldwin and carried out by the former royal protector. Hey, come here.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Compliance is mandatory.
A new customer with coin, I bet. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. Happy to do business. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nest.
Duke of Serkonos, now royal consort to the Empress.
Being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
No choice. Please? It's too late for that. Guess what happens next? I'm gonna spill your blood, I swear!
The Wall of Light, from the time of the Rat Plague.
Who is... Looking for a fight? Hey, who is... Impossible! Hey! This can't be. This can't be. You aren't going anywhere. I got just That's not natural. You won't get away! Oh, no use running! Oh, you little shit! I'll be wiping them. End of the road! Let him go! You're gonna pay for his death! Hey, who is... Blood lady.
The wall of light, from the time of the rat plague.
cigars tomorrow. You wanna buy one?
So hungry. Might be time to split.
Smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place. Hey, watch out! What? For the Abbey! Be on you. Brothers, let's end him! Dig deep, brother. Remember that the profane... Smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need to...
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside. Who's running around?
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
I doubt I can help you. What?
Brothers and sisters, could we have imagined that the bastard traitor Emily Caldwin and her murderous father were guilty of witchcraft and black heresy? Where are you hiding? How fine do you know? What's going on here? But pictures. What? One of us is down.
What happened here?
Hello? Hey, you. Anybody? This area's off limits. Don't I'll perform right over time.
I need help.
You're so dead. Can't escape. No! The world and the shame on you. Not knowing anywhere. You. Damn you! For the Abbey! Some Could we have imagined that the bastard traitor Emily Caldwin and her murderous father would give witchery and black heresy? Huh? Come out.
What happened here?
What's going on here? outrageous! I'll keep her! How dare you! Blanker! Impossible! Let's see what you've got!
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the
You aren't going anywhere!
Let's go!
Stand against the faithless any day!
Surrounded! No use running!
You've been found guilty of standing in my way.
All right!
Shall escape!
Walk away!
Shoot to kill!
Hello, hello. Welcome.
I'll perform rites over your corpse, blasphemer! No way! For the Abbey!
Strike at me, Dad! Help me!
Come alive!
You hide your face, coward!
Done.
You're gonna pay for his damage!
I'll find you now.
Leave me alone.
Blood flies are
Please.
disgusting.
It's you again!
And what's next? Huh? Enough to make a man crazy.
Accept your fate,
What the-
miscreant!
Where are you hiding, coward?
This time, wait! This is it! I know an agent of the outsider when I see one!
See?
Come at me then! The strictest guide my hand! Something is amiss. Some heated, grown bold by these times. I shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer.
Someone protect me!
Find the boy!
This head of yours is worth its weight in silver!
station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Later, I'll be laughing over about how you died!
What was that?
Hurts! This won't take long. I don't want to die. Strike at me, Dan. She's wounded. I'll break your legs.
Protect your captain, damn it! You don't need to do this.
What is this? Let this be a lesson to you. Next time. That's it. Keep your distance. Huh? Run while you still can, stranger. I won't let you get away. You're not so proud now. coward! That's better! You asked for it, coward! Good riddance!
In the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. As a response to violent crime and foreign interference...
Kneel down to your betters!
...between districts is restricted to those carrying the appropriate permits, including citizens moving between home and work. Any attempts to
I'll be wiping off your blood later!
will be met with the exercise of force. Any complaints as to the behavior of the Red Guard be addressed to the nearest guardsman.